Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about laundromat expenses. We're going to be using, I'm going to be showing you guys the real utility bill expenses and stuff like that, just to give you guys a grasp on how much it actually costs to operate these machines and run a laundromat for the month. So let's get going. If you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button below. I try to upload a lot of videos explaining detail how-to videos and laundromats and just kind of how to generally run a laundromat. So if you like this type of content, subscribe and you'll get all my videos right on your homepage. Okay, the first utility bill I want to talk about is the gas bill. This is what I call a variable expense, utility expense, because the higher it is, the more money I'm likely to make. Obviously, it's a little bit different in the winter, because the winter gas bill is going to be a little bit higher for the furnace to heat the place. But for the most part, the higher it is, the more money I'm making, because the gas dryers use the gas, and the more they're used, the more money I made. So last month, the gas bill cost me $327.62. This was for April, so the heater's still on. We're up in New York, so we still drops down to about 30 degrees at night. So the heater's on during the day and at night, so it's partially dryers, partially heat, but starting to go into summer months, so it's going to start dropping a lot. And then you can tell for how much the dryers are really making. So on to the next bill. Spectrum Internet. Basically the internet, I use that to watch the cameras of the laundromat. I provide a password for free Wi-Fi for the customers of the laundromat. This has been steadily climbing over the years. I don't understand why it goes up every single year, but right now it's at $96.68 a month. It used to, I believe I started at $59.99, and they just seem to keep raising it up. I don't know why. I barely use any bandwidth, but that's where it's at right now, and that's a monthly expense. I got to pay that every single month that we operate. Moving on, National Grid. Last month we paid $219.17 for the electric bill. We used 1,782 kilowatt hours, which it's a little bit less than we normally use. We don't have the AC on yet for the year, but this is another one of those variable expenses that when we're busier, it goes up more because the washers use electricity, the dryers use electricity. So higher it is, likely the more money we're making. The next bill is the water bill. The water bill goes by per quarter. So if you divide it by 3, because it's for 3 months, I paid $1,100 or $1,111.50. So it's about roughly a little over $300 per quarter or per month. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe like $350 a month for the water bill. We got to pay water and sewers, so they double charge us. Plus, there's a minimum in the city that I live in, so you got to pay the minimum plus the water plus the sewer. So a little about over $350 a month. And obviously, that's variable, and the busier we are, the more water we're using. So besides that base pay, the rest, we're making money on. So so those are all the utility expenses. Obviously, we have other ones. There was a couple machines broken down last month. I think, guys, I bought a new coin mech for $50. That was a quick install. A new switch on one of our new top loaders. It was a lid switch. I think that was like $45. So these are all little expenses, like mechanical expenses. Other stuff we've done outside the building is we put up a new fence. That was about $300. We did blacktop. Was about $1,200 for all the buckets that I bought. We fixed up the roof. That was about $650. So all these small things we added to the building, I guess are not really laundromat expenses, but just regular maintenance in the laundromat itself. We just put down a new floor this week. Painted a new floor. That was about $35 plus labor. So all these expenses add up, but they're really big expenses. You got to remember they're all variable. So the more money you're making, the higher those are going to be. So they pay for themselves. Stuff like insurance, that's going to be the same pretty much every year. Taxes, that's going to be pretty much the same every year. But when you're forecasting how much the laundromat's going to cost you, I would always overestimate, but a lot of the high expenses definitely going to be tied to how much money you make. So not a big worry there. But thanks a lot for watching this video. Remember, if you like this video, hit the like button, and we'll see you next time.